My name is Lucas Rutherford, and today I will be explaining my final project for ET490. For my final project, I chose to do solar evacuated tubes on the roof of the PE building. First, a brief introduction to solar evacuated tubes. Water gets pumped up into the manifold up here and down through each of the individual tubes through a copper pipe, which goes down to the bottom and then out through the outside, where it gains energy from the sun and heats up as it goes back up, and then back into the manifold where it comes out as hot water out on the other side. For my project, I chose to put the solar evacuated tubes on this gravel roof for this big area right here, and then this little area down here, and this awning right here above the entrance. So for the big section of the gravel roof, I got 4,630.48 feet squared. And for the little section of the gravel roof, I got 483.79 feet squared. And the awning had 2,837.84 feet squared. So each panel has a gross area of 31.9 feet squared, which would give us a rough total of 248 panels that would be able to fit on the sections of the roof that I chose. Each panel can fit, each panel gives off 25.4 thousand BTUs per day, which times 248 panels would give us 6,299,200 BTUs per day. Then divide that by 13 hours a day, because we only get sunshine for 13 hours. We would get 484,554 BTUs per hour for each panel. So then for the boilers that we currently have to heat up the pool, the minimum input is 200,000 BTUs per hour, and the maximum input is 3 million BTUs per hour. So then I converted that to therms per day right here, and then using a table from the PG&E website for the minimum amount of natural gas, we would have $1 and roughly 66 cents per therm, and then multiply that times the minimum number of therms per day for the boiler. We would get $79.93 per day to heat the pool. And then for the max input, using the same equation, we would get $1,547.9 per day. So then for the solar evacuated tubes, I did a quick calculation from BTUs per day to therms per day is 63.007 therms per day. And then I averaged the amount of money per therm from the PG&E website, because we won't be at minimum power or maximum power all the time. It'll be sort of fluctuating between min and max. So I averaged them, and I found it to be $1 and about 90 cents per therm, and then times 63.007 therms per day would give us $120.16 per day of energy savings. So the initial cost for 248 panels at $695 each panel would be $172,360 for the initial cost. Then divide that by $120.16 per day, which would be the savings, would give us 1,434.42 days, of which for how long it would take to pay it off, and divide that by 360 days in a year, would give us approximately 4 years to pay it off, 3.98 years.